Have you ever pondered the difference between fate and destiny? This inquiry, seemingly simple, is one that could lead us down a rabbit hole of philosophical musings. Is our life's course predestined, or is it something that we ourselves shape? Is there a difference between these two concepts, or are they interchangeable? These are the questions that often leave us in a contemplative state. It's a captivating question, isn't it? And that's what we will explore today. Fate, a word we often use interchangeably with destiny, but is it the same? Let's delve into the concept of fate. The term fate originates from the Latin word fatum, which means that which has been spoken. In its essence, fate is a predetermined course of events which is beyond human control. It is the notion that everything in our lives, from the mundane to the monumental, from the joyful to the grievous, is set out for us from the time we are born. In ancient Greece, the Moirai, also known as the Fates, were the white-robed incarnations of destiny. They controlled the metaphorical thread of life of every mortal from birth to death. They were the ones who decided when a life would begin, when it would end, and everything that would happen in between. In many cultures and philosophical systems, fate is often seen as something inescapable. It's thought to be written in the stars, woven into the very fabric of the universe. This perception of fate brings with it a certain resignation, a sense of inevitability. Society, as a whole, has a complex relationship with the concept of fate. On one hand, it provides comfort as it absolves us of the responsibility for the things that go wrong in our lives. On the other, it can be disheartening, as it suggests that no matter what we do, we cannot change our predetermined path. Some see fate as a guiding force, a cosmic plan. Others view it as an arbitrary, often cruel, puppeteer. In literature and art, fate often plays a prominent role. From Shakespeare's star-crossed lovers Romeo and Juliet to the fatalistic musings in the Book of Ecclesiastes, we see the recurring theme of life's events being beyond our control. So when we talk about fate, we are referring to this predetermined, unalterable course of events. It is the belief that there is a set script for our lives, and all we can do is play out our assigned roles. It's the acceptance that no matter what choices we make, the end result remains the same. So we can infer that fate is something predetermined and out of our control. Consider the story of Oedipus, a classic example of fate. The tale takes us back to ancient Greek times, where Oedipus, the son of the king and queen of Thebes, is prophesied at birth to kill his father and marry his mother. Horrified by this, his parents abandon him on a mountainside, hoping to thwart the prophecy, but fate has a peculiar way of asserting itself. Rescued by a shepherd and raised as a prince in a distant kingdom, Oedipus grows unaware of his origins or the dreadful prophecy. Years later, he encounters his real father on a narrow road and, in a fit of rage, kills him, unknowingly setting the prophecy into motion. Eventually, he becomes the king of Thebes and marries the widowed queen, his biological mother, thus fulfilling the prophecy entirely. Despite his best efforts to evade it, Oedipus was ensnared by fate. His story vividly demonstrates how fate, as per ancient Greek belief, is a predetermined course of events that one cannot escape. His actions, driven by his ignorance of the prophecy, ironically led him closer to his fated end, proving that no amount of human effort can alter what is destined. Oedipus's story illustrates that no matter what we do, if something is fated, it will happen. Now, shifting our focus to destiny, how is it different from fate? Destiny, a term surrounded by an aura of mystique and intrigue. Its origins can be traced back to the Latin word destinare, which means to make firm, establish. While fate is a predetermined course of events beyond human control, destiny is a set of probable outcomes that can be influenced by one's actions. Destiny, much like a vast, uncharted ocean, is fluid and mutable. It is a concept that inherently implies the existence of free will. It allows room for the idea that our decisions, our choices, and our actions have the power to shape and alter the course of our lives. It gives us the authority to steer our own ship, to chart our own course. In contrast to fate, which is a fixed endpoint, destiny is a potential. It is a horizon that shifts and expands with every step we take. It is a journey rather than a destination. It is the sum of all the paths we could take, all the choices we could make, all the lives we could live. When we speak of destiny, we speak of possibilities, we speak of potential. We speak of the future, not as something that is set in stone, but as something that is yet to be written. We speak of a canvas that is yet to be painted, a story that is yet to be told. And while fate is a concept that often seems to rob us of our freedom, destiny does the opposite. It empowers us. It tells us that we are not merely the products of our circumstances, but the architects of our future. It tells us that we have the power to shape our lives, to mold our world, to create our own reality. So destiny, unlike fate, is not a path that has been laid out for us. It is a path that we create. It is a journey that we embark on. It is a quest that we take up. It is a challenge that we rise to. In essence, destiny is not predetermined. It is something we can change with our actions and decisions. Consider the saga of the alchemist, an allegory of destiny. This tale centers around a shepherd named Santiago who dreams of a treasure buried at the pyramids of Egypt. Instead of dismissing his dream as mere fantasy, he embraces it as a sign, a guiding light towards his destiny. Santiago embarks on a journey, leaving behind his familiar life. His path is not a straight line to the treasure, but a winding road filled with trials and tribulations. He gets robbed, works for a crystal merchant, learns the language of the world, and even falls in love. Yet he doesn't deter from his path. Each of these experiences shapes him, teaching him valuable lessons and pushing him closer to his destiny. The climax of Santiago's journey comes in the form of an encounter with an alchemist who guides him towards self-discovery. The alchemist teaches Santiago that his destiny is not just about reaching his goal, but also about the journey towards it. It's about embracing change, learning from experiences, and evolving. In the end, Santiago realizes that the treasure he sought was within him all along. He shaped his destiny through his choices, actions, and most importantly, his unwavering belief in his dream. His journey serves as a powerful reminder that destiny is not a fixed endpoint, but a path that we carve out through our actions and choices. The alchemist journey shows us that destiny is something we have a hand in creating. So, we've traversed the landscapes of fate and destiny, but what have we learned? We've ventured into the realm of fate, a predetermined course of events that we, as mere mortals, have no control over. Fate is the invisible puppeteer, pulling the strings and directing the show regardless of our actions or desires. It's the inevitable, the unavoidable, the certainty of life. It's the notion that no matter what we do, there's a grand plan that we're all a part of, a plan that we cannot escape or alter. We've also explored the concept of destiny, which, unlike fate, suggests a certain degree of control and choice. Destiny is the potential, the opportunity, the possibility that lies before us. It's the belief that while certain events in our lives may be preordained, we have the power to influence, change, and ultimately shape our own future. Destiny is a path, but it's up to us to choose whether to tread it or to carve our own. While both fate and destiny deal with the future and the course of our lives, the primary difference lies in the level of control we have. Fate is absolute, unyielding, a path etched in stone. Destiny, on the other hand, is flexible, malleable, a path that we can mold to our will. Fate is a journey, set in motion by forces beyond our control, while destiny is a journey we embark on by choice. Despite their differences, both concepts challenge us to consider our actions, our decisions, and the roles we play in shaping our own lives. In our exploration, we've seen how these two concepts intertwine and diverge, offering us a glimpse into the intricate dance between fate and destiny, between predestination and free will. In the end, whether we believe in fate or destiny, it's our actions and decisions that define our lives. After all, life isn't merely about the cards we're dealt, but how we choose to play them.